good morning, good afternoon, depending on your location. I am here once again today to talk about issues that relate to our Biafra liberation. And as you all know, we are no longer agitating. We are now at the liberation stage. And that is why the self-referendum voting is still going on. So my people, join me from wherever you are watching so that we will carry on doing what is needful. I am sure that by now, majority of us must have voted. Some people have been reported to be charging money, but that is in homeland. I know they understand that you cannot charge money, but some of them, they complain that they don't have money to buy data to empower their phone. And if that is the case, I can understand it. So my people, join me. Today is Monday, the day our people have chosen to sit at home because of Onyendu's incarceration and also because of the stifling of the economy of the zoo for not letting us go. So my people, before I continue, I will have to say the needful prayer. Father, Lord, my God, I pray today again to thank and glorify your name and ask you, Father, Lord, in your infinite mercy and kindness, to release our leader, supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from DSS dungeon. Protect him, my Lord, and guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku. Protect all Biafrans, both home and abroad, all over the world. He say, my people, join me in this platform. It is Breji Media Platform, where we bring you authentic information, and mostly from our Prime Minister's authentic Twitter handle, just to ensure that we are giving our people the authentic news and information, no matter how little, just to ensure that our people are well informed. So Biafrans all over the world, hello, my brother Sonny. Thank you for watching and thank you for joining me. Wonderful Sonny. I see you everywhere. I saw you yesterday when I was with Ugo. You are a wonderful guy. Thank you for joining me. You know, my brother, the zoo is a place where our people are trapped, and it is still very annoying. Today is our sit at home, and our Prime Minister have carefully analyzed for us all the benefits of that sit at home, which is very, very democratic when you look at it critically. First of all, our leader is being incarcerated illegally at DSS dungeon. We are sitting at home instead of protest, because whenever they see us on the road, they will go buying our people. So the sit at home is a better option. Secondly, when our people are sitting at home on Mondays, they call it now holiday for our Onyendu. When they sit at home, they will not be paying the criminal zoo tax collectors that doesn't do anything with the money for the people. Rather, they use it to buy war equipment when there is officially no war in the zoo. Unfortunately, our people are trapped in the zoo. And sometimes we don't blame people over there for not being able to speak up. But I mean, you have to talk. You have to live. And while you are living, you need a very good life. But our people are not. They are not living good life at all. They are living like people in the cage. They keep telling us, don't you know that you are people that were defeated during the war? But this is the lies that Nigeria is always telling the world. They said no victor, no vanquished, which means nobody was defeated or nobody defeated each other, that we should start living like one again. But they are not. So because I don't like to attack any tribe from this platform, because if I am allowed to do so, I will attack the tribe
People don't know what is coming. They have no idea. They have no idea. I feel sorry.
Hello. Hello, my people, are you there? I'm having a bit of problem with this very equipment I'm using. It has kicked off these people. Please, my people, rejoin me. I know it's not very good for things like this to happen, but technically, there are things I have no control over. You know? It is just so unfortunate. Hello, Sonny, are you there? Wow. Hello. Well, I must continue. You know, today being Monday, our people have to observe Monday sit at home. And Monday sit at home have two reasons for it, you know, to happen. People say we are agitating, we are separatists, we are this, we are that. We are not separatists and we are not agitating. Sorry, Philip. Thank you for joining again. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Philip. You're welcome for joining me. I was with Sonny before there was a technical problem that took place. Sonny, if you are hearing me, please join again. Join me again. Diane, sorry for what happened. Yeah. Is it clear now, Diane? I'm having a little bit of problem with this equipment, but I will take it back for an update or technical touch on it. This is what it does sometimes when I'm at the middle of this program. It will just come up, and it's something I don't know anything about. I will take it back to the person that does the work for me. Thank you so much for letting me know. So as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by these technical problems. Thank you so much, Diane. Thank you. I was talking about the sit at home. You know, the other day, our Prime Minister talked about this sit at home, the benefits it is for our people. Today, there was a constructive sit at home. Let me play it so that you people will hear. This is it. You see how dry the whole place is? They were observing sit at home today. So people just come out, no market going on. Everywhere is very dry because they are sitting at home. This one is Onitsha main market, where everybody gathers.
Today is 1st of March, 2024, Monday, here in Nigeria.
Yeah. This one is another section. Everywhere, you can imagine the type of market that they have for our people. So my people, you see what is going on right now. As I started talking to you before this case occurred, we cannot stop talking about our freedom, no matter what they think. In 1970, they told us no victor, no vanquished, which means that nobody is winning the other or have won the other or defeated the other, that we should start living together. But you will see some people telling us, oh, you are not allowed to rule because you are defeated people. That is the first class information of how Nigeria lies. They never mean anything they say. They will say we are agitators. We used to be agitators. We are now liberators. We are now at the level of having our own government in exile, which is Biafra Republic government in exile, with a prime minister and the full cabinet ministers, down to media teams. So nobody will address us anymore as agitators. The level of agitation has passed. We are now at the liberation stage. We have government now in exile, and Zoo is not getting it. They are not getting it better either. Let me play for you what our Onyendu said.
People don't know what is coming with it. They have no idea. I feel sorry for this. They have no idea. Any day that all of you come up to support your one Nigeria package, the more you're digging your collective graves. Nigeria can never ever be fixed. It's broken beyond repair. Can never be fixed.
Yes, Nigeria can never be fixed. And let me show you an evidence of that. It can never be fixed. Where will you start from fixing the zoo? You can't. Zoo can never be fixed. Let me show you one video that my sister Mary sent me now. You know, when you see what is going on, look. Well, as you cannot see it, you have heard the sound of a trailer. It was in the north that the youths stopped a whole trailer. You know, the biggest size of trailer that brings in palliatives, rice, and things like that. They stopped it and they invaded this trailer and emptied it. In fact, as they were going, more were coming. The same thing also happened at the FCT, Federal Capital, at Abuja. One man was blocking the people, you know, from entering inside and getting the food. But the army man, the military man said to him, don't do it. Allow them. You know, because the very prediction, you know, that military will one day follow the civilians to protest against the government. I think the time is here. So as they were struggling to close the door from the people from going in, I mean the military, too many people were pushing through in Abuja, Federal Capital, and they were all pushing through. Their boss told them to leave the door open for the people to go and take the food, because the government is very corrupt and very bad for the citizens. So what is going on now in the zoo is exactly what Onyendu has said, that time is coming, that they don't know what is coming for them. Truly, they don't. You know, they don't know what is coming. Look at it. See.
You can see the happening life in Abuja. It's happening in a zoo country.
Did you hear that? He's a military man. Oh. He said this is the most useless country he has seen in his life. Let me play it again. This is why we come out here sometimes to do all these expositions, to let the world know that those calling us separatists are very wrong. Nigeria is not working anymore, and this, in the first place, our forefathers were not consulted for Nigeria to be Nigeria as one, or to be three nations in one, or four nations, as anyone can imagine. Nobody agrees with the other. Everything that goes on in the zoo is always targeted at either making people hungry or buying people. You know, there was a time they went to rice plantation of a rice field where people were planting rice. They buyed 110 rice farmers. And what they keep telling the world, it is farmer header clash. Farmer header clash, how can headers be taking their cattle to people's farm? And if you people don't know, most of these cattle that people are rearing for them belongs to some of these senators. And mostly these senators, like Ojus Okano and the rest of them, are former governors from their state, stealing from the people. Look at what Governor Oti is doing now in Aba. You will then ask, if he hasn't stayed up to 1 year in the office and is able to do what he's doing with money, electricity, roads, building new market places, what happened to the three previous governors that ruled Abia State for 20 years? This goes to show how wicked these people are. They peddle evil. They want to keep the people hungry. They go to the farms and use their cattle to clear what our parents plant. And our parents depend solely on those crops in their farms for their means of livelihood. Why the senators are there sharing money from the petroleum and everything they sell. The remaining, they will use it to go and buy equipment, war equipment, and helicopter, Tucano aircraft to buy people. This voice you heard here was a military man, only that my video doesn't show clearly. This is absurd. You know, the way they keep people hungry, and they're all married men in that Senate and House of Assembly that knows what it means to run a family. Hello, my darling sister. Ndewo. Adoma, how are you? Thank you for joining me. You see, we have a lot of these front and back news that doesn't make anyone happy at all, because our people are still trapped in the zoological republic, you know? So P2B was here saying something that Sahara Reporter reported, and our Prime Minister copied it on his Twitter handle. I saw it today. And our Prime Minister said, Ukraine food donation to Nigeria should be investigated. Thank you. He said it should be investigated. And he said something very vital. He said, it could be that Ukraine is supplying NATO arms to the terrorist Nigerians. You know, thank you so much. OC, thank you for joining. Please, the number is on the screen. Anyone that wants to call and speak to our people, please call. I will give you the phone to speak to our people. Thank you so much for joining. Like and share and subscribe to Betty4 TV. Thank you so much. So our Prime Minister said here, Ukraine food donation to Nigeria should be investigated. But the question is, who will carry out this investigation? He also said it could be that Ukraine is supplying the arms given to him by NATO to the zoo. Because you remember that time when Afghanistan fell and America left Afghanistan. They left a lot of equipment for them, and they were selling some to the zoo, some of the equipments. And that could be what this man is doing, because he's going about, Zelensky, the Ukrainian president, he's going about looking for funds. So maybe any equipment they gave him free of charge, he will ship it down to the zoo with these very grains that he purported to be selling to or giving to Nigeria as aids. So you can imagine a war-torn country, Ukraine, giving Nigeria grains, 2 tons of grains. So our Prime Minister is, because our Prime Minister is a very smart thinker and a very smart man. And this direction he is going, my people, when critically, analyzed and checked, you will see something deeper. It could not just be that they are supplying them with grains. That could be the only reason they have, because Nigeria will give them money for them to give them some of the war equipment. So they are getting ready secretly, and they wouldn't do it for the NATO supporting them to know that that is what they are doing. So they might decide to include grain, so that everybody will see that it is grain that they are supplying to Nigeria. So you can begin to imagine and wonder, how can a country that is in serious war with Russia be giving grains to Nigeria? This is what our Prime Minister is saying. He said, there is more to this than the eye can see. Exactly, my people. I have personally donated money to Ukraine for food. And this is what the officials are doing. So our Prime Minister is saying, yes, same on Ukraine. Yes, our Prime Minister is saying that he himself, because where our Prime Minister lives in Finland, Finland used to be part of them. Ukraine, Finland, they all came out from USSR. So as neighbors, they will be donating money to Ukraine for food during this wartime. So it is surprising and very strange that the same people they are donating money for food are now sending food to another country, a country that there is no official declaration of war, which is Nigeria, but there is war going on between Biafra and Nigeria. Yes, there is. So Sahara Reporter now said here, look at it, with a Peter Obi's picture. I don't know if it is showing very well. You will see picture of Peter Obi. Look at it. So Sahara Reporter said that Peter Obi is saying Ukraine war-torn donation food to Nigeria, which is officially at peace, is a national disgrace. That's what Peter Obi said, that it is a national disgrace. You know, Peter Obi and the current head of state are still in court. So they are opposition parties. And all he could do is to criticize Tinubu's government. But that criticism, when you look at it critically, you will see that there is hidden facts. Because any ammunition they are getting, they are fashioning it against Biafrans. But as it is written in the Bible, no weapon fashioned against us shall prosper. That their ammunition will blow in their hands and destroy them. So my people, this is it. So the food issue is now another thorn on their flesh. It is a thorn on their flesh. So there's a video our sister sent me, Mary. Let me play it for your hearing.
Sunday after his release, every Nigerian is aware they are threatening to send out one Fulanis that are in the 6 Yoruba states. And we have sent a message to him, and our message was clear. We will not tolerate that any longer. The last time he did that, we lost about 115 people. That was clear. And that was why the secret police went after him and he has to cross over to the Republic where I came and caught up with him and he was arrested and detained. On his release, he's released another fresh threat. And we send the message back to him that has been done. We are not abiding. We don't kill or destroy properties. We try as much as we can to stop it. And that was why the former chief of staff to the president said he has given us a tap on the back. Because what we did, the two lawful supply that we carried out, that will stop our youth from taking drastic action, from also retaliating by burning the properties of southerners in the north or looking to injure or kill any southerner that is in the north. We have been doing this, protecting the interests of our brothers, our fellow brothers from the south. So we are telling him that if he does that again, we will not take that bad action, but we will send every of his people. We don't know whether they trust him or believe in him or not, but we will send every single Yoruba man back to the southern state. That this is not a threat. We are known with our action. We don't say what we cannot do. Whatever we say, we do it. And we are not afraid because we are not abiding. Whatever we do within the context of the law of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is certain. This is my message, our message. But Sunday ago, I was released from prison.
Hello.
The French community that are residing in Yoruba land to leave the region within 10 days. This time around, we, the Northern Consensus Movement of Nigeria, will do everything possible to stop that move. And if you refuse to listen to, if you resist to listen, then we have no option rather than to ask Yorubas that are resident in the Northern Nigeria to also go back to their region.
So, my people, what does this show you? Ah, my co-host is here. Emenike, how are you today? Thank you for joining. Thank you. God bless you. I saw you yesterday as well, you and Sonny, when I was with Tugo. So, my people, you see, as we are saying, when you are helping someone to destroy another, and that person you are fighting has nothing against you, you know, yes, my brother Osi, let me read what you have said. He said, that's the fact, because I don't see a country devastated with war and currently at war to be donating food to Nigeria. It is impossible. Something is suspicious there. Yes. Thank you, Emenike. You are so great. I can see. Young man, God will continue to make you great. He say, so our brother Osi is concurring to what our Prime Minister said, that the food donation to the zoo country or Zoogeria is suspicious, that it is likely the equipment and the weapons that the NATO are donating to him, that he's selling to Nigeria and covering it with grains. It is very possible because, yes, thank you, because the Ukrainians, they are crying for money. It's either the grains are sold for money and they call it donation, or they are giving the excessive NATO equipment to them, selling them to the zoo and using grains to cover it. Yes, you know these things, it will either come by cargo air or by ship. So it will be able to contain some of these armored tanks, even helicopters and everything that every European and American nations are giving them to fight Russia. So they are likely to be selling weapons from NATO to the zoo, and they are using grains to cover it. So my sister Blessing said, there is something behind that food donation to Nigeria. Exactly. Even Peter Obi, that I'm not supporter of Peter Obi. Peter is saying it, that it is a shame that a war-torn country is donating food to Nigeria. It's impossible. Something is correctly behind it. Yes, something is going on that nobody knows about. When they are doing things like this, you have to look at it very clearly. Yeah. You know, my people, I really saw a very good sense in what our Prime Minister, what he was saying. So our Prime Minister just wrote on his Twitter handle, he said, Biafra Liberation Army has engaged the Tucano fighter jet of the terrorist army. You know, they go to terrorize our BLA every day on daily basis. So today, being 4th of March, our Prime Minister said the Liberation Army has engaged the Tucano fighter jet of the terrorist Nigeria army today, and our anti-aircraft send thunderous sounds for sky, making the Tucano to chicken out on 3 attempts. It is not by making video for propaganda. We can confirm that BLA has overpowered their foot soldiers. Yes, they are no longer in Olu. Yes, they have left. They have packed their bag and baggage and left, because our Biafra Liberation Army, they were too tough for them. Their soldiers even confirmed that they will never go there again, because the Biafra Liberation Army, not just by strength, but with experience of how to handle the zoo foot soldiers, Further to this very evening broadcast and evening program, look at here. You know that there was a time they had this news that 98 people. Okay, let me read what my sister said. I don't know why reasonable people for Biafra are still talking about P2B that said on national media that he is not for Southeast. No, yes, he said so, but let me tell you, it's just like me most of the time talking about the zoo and not talking mainly about Biafra. You know, our people are still there. My sister, I agree with you. But the truth is that our people are still there, and we cannot remove our eyes, our protective eyes on what goes on there. What Peter said, I saw it from our Prime Minister's Twitter handle, and I copied it. What our Prime Minister said in reply to what Obi said, So it's not as if I will I do see many video of Peter and what he says, but I don't bring them here because I know he clearly denied Biafra. But for a Biafra man to deny his origin, Fulani, they are not stupid. They know that they are all pretending. They only want to use them and dump them. And they have used him and dumped him. They only use him, to make sure that Biafrans are no longer talking about Biafra during their election, so that they will have peaceful election. Yes, I said it here. Kwankwaso said it on Arise TV, that Peter knows the plan, So he wasn't really out to do anything. He was a man from PDP. He was there with Atiku, don't you remember? So I'm not bringing his program. Oh, yes, my brother, I will definitely work on that. Yes, what I'm using now is very, very narrow. My computer is undergoing a work and my laptop so that it will be wide enough to contain someone. Then I will send you the link so that you will join me. But try and call. I will give you the phone and you will speak to our people. Is on here. +44 7706 705575. Just call. Vin, my brother, Maxwell, Thank you so much for joining us. Please call so that you will speak to our people. I will oblige you that. I'm so sorry that there's a place here for someone to join, but unfortunately, I can't operate it on what I'm using now. Yes, from next week, something different will definitely happen. Yes, my darling brother, Nemoche Betty. Oh, I'm really touched. Please call. Let me give you the phone to speak to our people so that you will air your mind. Our sister Diane said, anyone that is not proud of his culture and heritage is not a human being. You can say that again, my sister. The Biafra is bigger than him. Biafra lives matter. So Biafra first. This is a super talk. Very hard talk. You did well. I agree with you. I do agree with you. That is just compromising the interest of your own people. That's why he was crying in the court for deceiving many Biafrans. That is it. That tears he shedded in the court, he was crying, wiping his tears. I said, this is the deceptive cry. He is feeling guilty for deceiving so many people. That's what it means to me. I don't know of any other contrary opinion. So what I was showing you people here is the same man that was threatening No, the one you are calling is the one I'm using. Call +44. He's calling a wrong one. Call +44. Oh my God. +6 5 2 5 4 3 4 5 4 3 4 +2 3 3 plus 2 plus 2 3. What you have to call is +244 70706 7055 75. Please. I'm trying to call you back. Oh. I know you are +233. You know all these phones. What they do is they don't Please, just call me on +44 7706 7055 75. If you call me on that one, you will get the phone. The phone you are calling is the one I'm using. So I'm waiting for your call. Hey. Hey, whoa. So my people, I am trying to, hello?
Oh, Adana Betty.
Yes, Kedu?
Good evening to you. I'm calling you from Ghana.
Yes. You are on speaker, so speak to our people.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Thank you. May God bless Mazen Namdekano. May God bless Simon Ekpa. May God bless all his kitchen cabinet members. May God bless the great sons and daughters of Biafra land and prosper you in everything that you do in order to get, free my mother's ancestral land.
Yes.
I'm a Ghanaian. I would like to tell our people what is happening in Nigeria today is not a coincidence.
Yes.
Mazen Namdekan told them that Nigeria is going down. Nigeria has gone, it cannot be redeemed.
Yes, my brother Eminike is greeting you.
Yes, I try. I will. When I finish, then I will go back to the comment section. I will greet him too.
Yes.
You see, I'm here to support Biafras and everything you do that is going to free my mother's ancestors, because I am also a member, a Biafran.
Yes.
Through my mother's side.
Yes.
And I would like to tell our people, you can never be free in zoological republic if you are not free.
Yes.
Your liberation is Biafra. Without Biafra, you are not free. We will remain slaves to the Caliphate North.
Yes.
Because the UK government, because of their selfish interests and whatever that they are getting from that country, they will never allow us to be free. That is why they are using them as proxies to fight Biafra, to subjugate us. But God in his mercy has brought people like Mazen Namdekan, Simon Ekpa, people like you, great Biafrans, that are putting their lives on the line in order to free our people. And that is what we are going to do.
Yes.
As long as God has given us the strength and life, we must fight for Biafra.
Yes.
We must fight for Biafra. Biafrans sleep Biafra, eat Biafra, drink Biafra, fight for Biafra, contribute for Biafra, free your land, restore your dignity by doing everything necessary to make sure that Biafra is realized soonest, because Nigeria is on the path of self-destruct. Are you surprised today that a country, Ukraine, that is at war, is sending them food, handouts for them to eat? That is to tell you that that country is gone. That country is gone.
Yes.
Do whatever you can. Don't wait for any foreign country. If they support us, glory be to God. If they don't, we must fight for the freedom and the liberation of our land.
Exactly.
And that is what we must do. So in everything that you do, remember that your liberation comes only when Biafra is restored.
Yes.
So God bless all of you. May God strengthen you. May God give you the power and the resources as you are taking care of yourself. Make sure you reserve some for the liberation of my mother's ancestral land. With love from my village, Binaba village, in Upper East part of Ghana, I said, may Njoku bless all of you.
Thank you
for
so
having
much,
me,
Mazi. God bless you. My brother Emenike is praying for you. Thank you so much. Thank you. My people, you have heard him. His mother is from our land, and he is encouraging us. We cannot thank him less because he is our sister's son. And this goes to show that everything we are going through, the world knows about it. And we don't have to wait for anybody to do it for us. We have to do it by ourselves. Unfortunately, some of us who pretend, they pretended to be with Onyendu when Onyendu was there. They all were, fake. They were not real. In life, when you are doing something with someone, it does not matter what they do when you are around or when you are present. Well, okay, Mazi, yeah, Maxwell, thank you so much. He is back. Emenike, he's also sending his message. He's back with us. Thank you so much. God bless you. When you are doing something with someone, it is not what you do when they are around. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. You all know him. Oh, this is my first time of meeting with him. Mary. Yeah. Mazi Maxwell. My sister Mary is sending her greetings to you. Yes. Uche. God bless you, my brother. God bless you. Yes. Yes. Ndewo nwanne m, ezigbo nwanne m, eyuzugokwa m one of your videos. That was the first thing. When you go through the video from the beginning, you will see it. It's always good for you to keep your hands clean. This keeping hands clean is not going to use soap to wash it. But when you know what will jeopardize you in life, don't do it to other people. Or what will jeopardize other people, take your hand away from it. I was reading what one man, I was watching a video this morning, and one man was saying something about Ofo and Ogu. He said that the people of these days, especially the native doctors or the chief priests, that they no longer use Ogu. They only use Ofo. Ofo is like when you are saying your wishes, praying of what you want to happen in life. But Ogu is like when you are saying, yeah, my brother Uche said, and God bless our great leader. Oh, if you go through the video, his voice is always what I use. I will never in my life forget Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Never. I will never forget him, and nobody does, except that sometimes we get carried away. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bụ isi afụrụ wee kwaba okpu. A man that is in a place where he can get billions of dollars and run away. But he said, no. If you want to buy me because of my people, go ahead. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, onyanwa bụ afọ bụ ụzọ maka na ọ da-atụ egwu. We love him. And you can see his product. Mazi Simon Ekpa is the same. Ndị be anyị si na agwọ ada arapụ ịmụ ife ogologo. He produced a man like him in Simon, our PM. Yes. So when Onyendu is there, all of them were dancing around him. But when Onyendu was kidnapped, they started playing up. There's a video I played yesterday. If you don't mind, I can play it, where they were asking one Jonathan whether Ejiofor and Ezekome still goes to see Onyendu. Owen, thank you so much, my sweet mommy. Thank you, thank you. Yes. Yes, he's our good brother. He is from Ghana. He is fully in support of what we are doing. Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. So when Onyendu was around, the one in South Africa called, what's his name again? I've forgotten his name. The tall black guy. He is called Urago. He said that Onyendu lied, and Onyendu banished him. You know, there was a time they said that Onyendu sold one of their transformer or whatever, and Onyendu was explaining, and Uragu said that he lied, and they argued, and Onyendu banned him. Immediately, Onyendu was abducted. He came back, and the DOS accepted him. So the other day, somebody was saying why that they want to know whether Ezekome and Ejiofor still goes to see Onyendu, and Jonathan was saying to him, "Oh, I can't answer that question. China Samoru will answer." Yes, why he was telling him that is that they still deceive them, that they are still in charge of Onyendu's legal team. But now it is our prime minister. When prime minister offered them 1 million naira every month for Onyendu's feeding and upkeep, they refused. But now God has brought everything and put them together in the hands of our prime minister. He is the one. That's why we are always talking about our self-referendum voting to keep going on alongside our donation, because our prime minister now have double expenditures to run. And you know that these legal teams, they are very expensive. It is very expensive because Onyendu's case is a very sophisticated case. Onyendu, His Excellency, his case is an international case because he denounced his Nigerian citizenship and he's only a British citizen. So his case is costing a lot. Thank you, my brother Uche. Thank you. I appreciate you. Please remember to Esther, Daluo, Ise Nwannem, Ogadilo Biafra. You people are great people. You are great people. Make no mistakes. Anyebu great people. All they want to use is our greatness and throw us away, but we are going with our greatness because they think that they are sky, and I've always said that they are the sky as much as they want, but we are the sunshine and we are the moon. When the sun leaves the sky, the whole sky goes dark. That's what we are. As we are living, they will remain like Somalia. Even Somalia will be better than them. That's what Onyendu said. So this Uruagu of people, a man, joined the DOS and they accepted him. So see now, let me play you a video where they are here now blaming each other because they know that they are never good. Wow, free man. I do hear of this free man when our prime minister was doing exactly what I'm doing. Is it the first skin free man? Thank you for joining me. Please, some of you should please subscribe to Betty Ford TV so that whenever I'm doing my program, you will be notified. Diane, Mazi Maxwell is a popular person on this Biafra freedom. Oh my God. I thank God that I have met him today. Thank you so much. I will save his number. God Almighty will continue to strengthen him and his family. Yes, Maxwell, our sister Diane is sending his greetings to you. So, when you are doing something with somebody, I'm always caught up in between. And the way you are dealing with their things in their presence, when they are not there, that is the most important time in your relationship with them. What our Prime Minister was doing when Onyendu was there has doubled, tripled, and that is how they know a good friend. If you have somebody who will only do or handle whatever that touches and concerns you well when you are there, and when you are not there, they will treat it anyhow like the DOS, then you are not, your integrity is in question. Your personality is in tatters because it shows you are not a person of integrity. But look at now that our Onyendu is not there. The speed our Prime Minister has, my people, this is rocket science. Our Prime Minister is really moving like Concorde aeroplane when it came out. Very, very fast and very, very articulate, very systematic. He doesn't mix words. Our Prime Minister, and he's very resilient. I love his swag. He doesn't listen to any critics or any criticisms. He doesn't. Because if you keep listening to people criticizing you, then you will lose your track. So let me play this video. I'm sure that so many of you must have seen it, but I will say something after playing it.
With yourself. Forget the problem. I told someone, you use the name of IPOB to raise funds. But the leadership of IPOB cannot give account of the money Methuselah raised. The only thing I'm going to raise is an ego travel now, ego plan. But Methuselah will end up raising funds for this, unauthorized for the same thing. Tell me the difference between the Ebelima and the Methuselah. Be honest with yourself. Forget the problem I have with you. Tell me, why are we talking of Ebelima? Because Ebelima is raising fund that we don't know what he's using this money for. You keep on saying you will do this without even know whether Methuselah raised fund and use it to sponsor bandits. But I want to talk about it. What is hard in creating PayPal? I want to ask the leadership. There's no reason to justify it. I'll consult and I'll call them a lot of course. I'll get them to my national, the same question. I'm a member with PayPal. I don't talk now. I want making a carry this thing, go keep them. But just like you member with PayPal, now where go? I'll go near the paper, I'll go near the thing. I'll go to manage our one or.
Have you heard it? My people, hey, God. Biafra, oh my God. I told them we are no longer doing agitation. We are now on liberation level. So my people, before I continue, let us not forget about voting for our self-referendum called Dauda. We want to vote and make our Prime Minister and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu proud. Yes, these two guys, you hear their voices here, you know, two of them. These are the people that were criticizing our PM. Anything our PM does, they will criticize him. The Nzama people paid them that time, the early stage of Onyendu's rendition. So let me read what our brother said, Uche. No time to go back, and how time and no time to wait. We are moving ahead and ahead. That is it, my brother. We are airborne. We are moving. We are airborne. No going back. Even this now, you know, when you are in the boxing ring with your opponent and you push them to the tight corner and give them the uppercut, they will just fall flat on the ground. Yes, it's only a wicked referee that will not raise your hand up. We have won the battle. They thought we are coming for conventional war. No, we are using the international means. That's how Ukraine and all these countries, they got their own independence and freedom. Yes, that's why they are giving all these minor attacks here and there. You know, all these governors that they are using, the enablers, telling them, oh, where are you? Your brothers are doing this, they are doing that. They can never see our back. Our prime minister got them where it is so painful. Because the other day in Canada, when he was describing the importance of this sit at home, I was like, who gave this our PM, this type of brain? Wonderful brain. Because with this sit at home, any day there is Monday sit at home, those coming to Southeast to do business from Kogi, from Plateau State, from Jos, from Kaduna, from Kano, they will all sit down. The economy that day, nobody is getting it, the tax. The one they get from Onitsha, Enugu, Owerri, all the states in Southeast, they don't get it. That is what is stifling their economy. All these big companies are leaving them because of this, our sit at home. Yes. And Onyendu said it, that they don't know what is coming to them. That time is coming when they will all look for visa to travel, when Somalia will be better than the zoo. And this is the time, my people. So these two men here now haggling, they were the people hired by the so-called DOS to come and be attacking our prime minister. The one in South Africa said that he wants to go and do his career, political career in the zoo. Politics is money-making venture in that country. The only rich people we have there are politicians, where they steal money. They don't have to work hard for it. That's where he is going now. He is no longer doing IPOB. And this one now, the one called Methuselah, they will all raise money and pocket it, showing that they did not come to IPOB for freedom fighting. They came to make money out of their own brothers and sisters. And this is what is called blood money. But unfortunately for him, he has no paper in Austria and he was deported. So he raised that money quickly and traveled with it. Deception. He lied to our people. So anybody from DOS that will be hearing this video should leave those DOS and Zama people. They are not serious. They don't talk about the release of Onyendu. They don't talk about his legal team anymore, because the legal team, they are no longer able to fund it. So they don't know anything about Onyendu anymore. it is with our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa Simon Njoku, our dragon. He is the man that is dealing with Onyendu when Onyendu was there, and the way he was respecting Onyendu when he was not there is the way he still respects him till tomorrow. He still calls him my leader, our leader. He still follows Onyendu's template. He does not do anything that is not in the template of Onyendu, because Onyendu was always going to every meeting with our PM. That really angered them, because Onyendu no longer trusts them. Yes, he no longer trusts them. That's why he told his in-law that time that he wanted to make our PM his deputy. But that his in-law in Germany, filled with a lot of jealousy of our PM, he said no. But he later regretted it, because he said it. The prophet in Germany, he said that he regretted saying no to Onyendu because he never knew. Emenike, did you hear that? Confirm, because I know you are always there. Uche, I'm sure you must have heard it. When that prophet in Germany married Onyendu's a senior sister, said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asked him that he wants to take our PM to be his deputy, and he said no. So Onyendu held on, because Onyendu listened to the elders, you know. But look at it today. Is it not that very PM now that is carrying everybody? And he never changed. And I can bet you that our Prime Minister will never at any stage of this freedom fighting change his steps. Yes, my co-host Emenike says yes. Yes, you know.
We have been talking this
so now. You know, most of the time, the zoo government chief of defense staff will say that they should go and tell Finland this, tell Finland that. Do you know, my people, our PM's very good friend is now the Prime Minister of Finland, and he resumed today. He resumed office today, and one of us captured the whole thing when the man won the election.
Best friend. Information for every one of you listening to my voice. Simon Ekpa's best friend officially becomes Finnish president as the Prime Minister sends Biafra elect.
Yes, OC, let me read. My dear Betty, you should know that Mr. Maxwell was also an intelligent and, oh, really? Is he? Wow, my brother Wilson is here. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Yes, Biafra Republic, peace, unity, progress, and equity. That is the code. Thank you so much. Emenike, yes, Emenike is Master Prophet. That's what he is called. Master Prophet confessed. You remember when he was lamenting that they brought down his page. You know, some of them, they don't go to read the community rules for YouTube and Facebook. They will be talking anyhow. So they brought down his page. And he said that they brought his, they were my brother Ambrose. Thank you for joining. So Master Prophet said that they brought his page down, that he has nobody again following him. And our Prime Minister said to us, I want at least 1,000 of you to go and follow him. And we all went. I followed him. And I kept following him. We all subscribed to his channel, and he thanked our Prime Minister. Yes, yes, Master Prophet. Yes, our sister Diane said their pocket is dry out of money now. Let them continue fighting themselves, evil people. Yes, they want to turn IPOB to political party, selfish, wicked, greedy, and corrupt people. That's what they are, my sister. Thank you for your comments. Yes, Wilson, is Master Prophet. Why we started talking about it is that the Nzama people are now fighting themselves. Let me play it so that you will hear it. I appreciate you so much, Wilson, and will always want you.
Creating online. I told Salah, you use the name of IPOB to raise funds.
Yes.
That the leadership of IPOB cannot give account of the money Methuselah raised. The only thing I'm having no raise it and ego travel now, ego plan. But Methuselah will end up raising funds for this unauthorized fund, the same thing. And only the difference between the and the Methuselah.
You know who they are calling Ekperima? It's our PMO. Up till now, they still haven't learned their lessons. Our PM is not an Ekperima.
But be honest with yourself. Forget the problem I have with you. Tell me, why are we talking of Ekperima? Because Ekperima is raising fund. We don't know what he's using this money for. You keep on saying you will do this. We don't even know whether Nigeria will raise the fund and use it to sponsor bandits. But you don't want to talk about it. What is hard in creating paper? I want to ask the leadership. There's no reason to justify it. Let me talk about. I consult on a lot of course. I get to my national, the same question. I'm a member with PayPal. I don't talk now. I want them to carry this thing, go give them. But just like a member with PayPal, now where go? How when you're near the paper, I will maybe the thing. I'll go to manage our one audio. We have been talking this thing for many years now. Create an online, create an online account. One no one here which not at the create. We need money. And the reason why we are speaking here is Methuselah.
You see why they are saying create online account? Create online account because they pay straight to these DOS and they will eat the money. That is why Methuselah is stressing on an account to be created online. You see, this is not what Onyendu was doing when he was there. And they will tell you that the DOS is the authentic Onyendu's establishment. Onyendu's establishment that they started tearing apart immediately Onyendu was caught. You remember when Nelly was on our Prime Minister's platform crying and screaming that these people are cabals? Yes. Yes. Yes, Chibuze Buatu. Yes, that's his name. And Methuselah. Yes. Two of them, they are now attacking each other. But do you know that Methuselah was deported from Austria? That's why he raised PayPal and collected money. He said it here, and he will collect money and go. And that's what they are doing with our people that are still following them sheepishly. Because when they brought Juju and said to them to swear, that was when the one in South Africa chickened out. They brought Juju for them to swear that they will not leave DOS. That's China Samoro and Chike Dozie. So this one said he will not. Paul, what's his name? Paul something. Paul, that one also refused to take the oath and they sacked him. Yes, we all heard the story about how they brought real juju for them to swear. They say, no, this is what Onyendu was making us to swear. You will just swear an oath. That's why some of our people who are afraid, because my friend told me that this is what one man from DOS is asking her. If I follow Simon Ekpa, with that juju they gave us, will it kill me? And the poor girl said, I don't know. You know the type of juju they gave you. Is it not the same thing Onyendu gave you? He said, no, that the one Onyendu gave them is just for you to raise your hand and swear an oath. But this one is proper juju. Can we imagine? So these people are just in the IPOB messing up our people, messing up the whole idea. And the poor girl told the guy, if you want to follow PM Simon Ekpa, nothing will happen to you. That PM Simon Ekpa doesn't give anybody any oath to take. If you want to fight for your freedom, do you need anybody to come and tell you, you have to swear within yourself that you will fight for your people. Yeah? So these people, they are Confucianists. I'm saying it, if anyone in the DOS should come across this very video. Yes, Paul Achebe. Hey, this is why I like Emenike. You know everything. Yes, Master Prophet and Paul Achebe, you know their names. And the other one is called Chibuzo Eguatu. Yes, Nwanewi. Yes, let me write it down. This is it. Kennedy, Paul Achebe, exactly. Paul Achebe, yes. Paul Achebe and Chibuzo Eguatu. Paul Achebe, yes. So, two of them, they chickened out. Chibuzo Eguatu, yes. Yes. So, this is it. But, you know, as they always say, oh, we will go and tell people of Finland to deport. Yes, so Soji, my brother Linus. Yes, Osoji, the real Osoji. There's another one in Turkey. It remains that one. They have deported Methuselah. That's why he's in Nigeria. Because he cannot go to another country without visa. Yeah. And he's got zoo passport. And they deported him. He has not regularized his paper. And he started showing his head up. Eh? Yes. So they always say, we want Simon to be deported. Now, I want to read it to the zoo and to everybody that we care to know that our PM's best friend is now the Prime Minister of Finland. He took office, the oath and everything today, 4th. The picture is everywhere on the internet with our PM. On his Twitter handle. So let me play for you people what my colleague said. Yeah, exactly, Wilson. Yeah.
Related message to the new leader. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment.
Hello,
today's date is
my
1st of
sister
March
Julie.
2024.
God bless
and
you.
I have a very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people, it all happened. Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in exile, has officially sent a Biafra-related message to the new Finnish president, Mr. Alex Tall. I want you to pay very good attention as I would not waste your time. I will go straight and read the news in details from the official and verified Twitter handle of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, as he has penned a Biafra-related message to the new Finnish president.
Hello,
so without
Kennedy.
further ado, let us delve straight into the news. If you are listening to this very news from our main YouTube channel, which is Biafra Unite with capital letter, and of course, our main Facebook page, which is Biafra Unite Television, I want to let you know that those platforms are having very, very serious issues. Therefore, we have created new YouTube channel and of course new Facebook page, which the links are down below the description. I want to urge you to click the links and of course subscribe to our new YouTube channel and our new Facebook page, because these two platforms are where we will be releasing all our news and information moving forward. So don't waste time, just click and subscribe and of course follow. And according to the Prime Minister, he said, breaking: Finland officially have a new president. On behalf of Biafra government in exile, I welcome our new president, President Alex Tall. As you have taken the office of the president of the most successful democratic country in the world, Finland. Remember that the Islamic State of Nigeria will continue to be a threat to the West.
Yes. Uragu Ikenga. Diane, you wrote here, you asked, is Uragu Ikenga that reported Master Prophet? Then our PM begged us to go and subscribe. Yeah, do you know that this Uragu reported my friend again? And they brought her page down. Her page, she had almost 20,000 followers. Uragu reported this girl. And the girl started all over again. That guy is so evil. All these people in DOS, do you know that Onyendu banned this Uragu from IPOB? And when Onyendu had problem, he went back and the DOS took him back. To tell you that these people, they have very evil plans for our Onyendu. Now that they have surrendered sponsoring Onyendu's legal team, what do they intend Onyendu to do in there? That's why our PM took it. It is the same thing he did to Master Prophet, because when Master Prophet realized the type of people these DOS people are, Master Prophet started fighting them, and Uragu reported them. Anybody that Uragu hears going against the DOS, he will go and report the person's page, and they will bring the person's page back. Yes. So if you are there that time, that's exactly what happened. I was one of the 1,000 people that went and subscribed. Yes, Wilson said the saboteur in Turkey is Onyemaechi. Yeah, let me write it. Onyemaechi Uba. Yeah, it's good to know their name. It's good to know their name. Yes. Yes. After celebrating that our PM was arrested, yes, he is the one. Always a clean shaved on his head. Ever since then, he hide his face. So from time to time, he shows his face. OC said, we genuine Omo Biafra. We dey raise money and they show it. They show, yes, what we raise that money for, we are seeing it. For Onyendu to maintain the Biafra liberation, our Prime Minister to maintain the Biafra Liberation Army, Air Force and Navy, and still pay for Onyendu's legal team. You know how many millions he's spending? Because if ever they go to Papa, on Agalon and on a go authentic one, Fajine Melindi Zoo, you are correct, Osi. We they do it, they show. Yes. Obronye eziokwu Ginieme.
I want you to pay attention to this very, message, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. He continued. Today, Nigeria has given a large acres of land to Hamas to be mining iron ore and Californium to raise money to continue sponsoring terrorist attack against Israel. The sad truth is that when they are done with Israel, they will come for Europe. Wow. The only obstacle they have is Biafra. There must be an independent state of Biafra that will serve as a stumbling block to the agenda of the Islamic State of West Africa and Sahel, which is, of course, ISIS in West Africa, which is ISWAP. And, of course, when you mention ISWAP, you are actually talking about Nigeria. He said Biafra is already in the pathway of freedom from the Islamic State of Nigeria. The West must understand that there is a need to tackle this deadly terrorist state by proxy, and Biafra army will do the job, and that job they have been doing very, very well. Of course. He continued. He said,
Yes.
congratulations on behalf of the Biafra
yes,
government.
That's correct.
And
For OC.
The Biafra government has submitted official recognition request to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Finland. And Biafrans are looking forward to see your government foreign policies as part of instrument that will restore hope and play a key role in our freedom, just like our President Mate Atisari did to the people of Namibia.
Yes, our sister Diane said the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu suspended Uruago was he called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a liar. That's it. You are very correct. I was following Mazi that time. And when he was kidnapped, Barrister Ejiofor and DOS brought Uruago back. Yes, because they knew that, I don't know how to put it, it's like a payback time for Onyendu. Because when Onyendu was going for all these, getting allies or conducting the allies processes, when he was in the process of aligning with people from Oduduwa to meet Professor Akintoye and the Koiki Media and the rest, he will go with Simon. When he was going to see a meet with Ambazonia Prime Minister, Dr. Cho, he went with our PM. They never liked it. They felt that Onyendu was undermining them. That was why when Onyendu, immediately he was kidnapped, he wrote that 11-page messages and said that they should allow Simon to broadcast on Radio Biafra. And they started giving our Prime Minister, very, very difficult and tough conditions. And our Prime Minister said, no, I will not do what you people are saying. You have to comply with what Onyendu said and do what Onyendu have commanded you people to do. And they refused because they were threatened by our PM's presence, because they knew that our PM will go there and stop all that Nzama that they were doing, taking money from our people, extorting money from innocent Biafrans, who really want to go home, you know? So this is the problem. You are very, very correct. Urago called Onyendu a liar. That was why Onyendu punished him. And these people you mentioned here, they all brought them back. He's not the only one they brought back. What of Madubug? You know, all of them. Is it not in Barrister Ejiofor's house that they buy about 2 commanders of ESN? Because Onyendu was always sending them to go and protect the Ekwensu barrister.
May his soul continue to rest in peace. He said, we are looking forward to seeing Biafra being part of the free world. We are looking forward to see Biafra being part of free world. Chai. Mazi Simon Ekpa. Odogunwoke. So Biafra, this is an
The alumni program
okay.
Sorry, my people.
Is an official message being sent to the new Finnish president, President Alestor, as you all can see. Of course, the election was done and concluded a couple of days ago, if not weeks. We all saw the updates as the Prime Minister was, very, very busy updating every one of us through his official Twitter handle. And I was waiting for a day like this for me to make my own record and, of course, talk about it. I also want to use this opportunity to say very big congratulations to Alestor, who is today the official president of Finland.
Yes, this very person is our Prime Minister's personal friend. So whenever they are going to tell any Finland government to deport our PM, the person will never listen to them, which is this very man. Look at his inauguration today in the hall. Look at it in their country. And I'm sure our PM will be in attendance because I copied this from his Twitter handle. The man became the Prime Minister and he was sworn in today, 4th of March. Look at it. It is there on our Prime Minister's Twitter handle. What a beautiful hall, So my people, and our Prime Minister is so happy and very ecstatic about this man becoming the president, because this very man will never listen to the zoo. They also fought for their freedom against Russia. So whenever they are ready, we are ready. Our Prime Minister, conclusively told us that this very sit at home has a lot of meanings to it. Today is sit at home in Biafra land, and it went well. You know that our people, this sit at home helps them now. It is win-win. Exactly. It is win-win. The zoo is finished. The zoo is finished. But we will always update everybody of what is going on there because our people are massively present in the zoo. Yes, they are there, and our eyes are, guiding them and protecting them. You people are wonderful men and women. Biafrans are great people. I appreciate all of you. We will not forget that we still have a few things to take care of. Thank you, my darling sister. Thank you. Thank you. Biko Jisikwike, subscribe to Betty Ford Second, so that anytime I'm on my program, you will be notified. Yes, Wilson said the genesis of the problem in IPOB is that Onyendu needed a deputy to fill the gap of Okafor. What's the name again? Yes, the one, Uche Mefo. Yeah, and Simon is his choice, but the criminals kicked against it. Yes, and that's why our PM said that if you eat him, you are eating cancer. You are eating cancer, and the is the type you cannot remove from your throat. So it will be there, killing you woto. Yes, they know him. All these avenues of stealing money from our people, Simon wouldn't have allowed them to do it. That's why especially with the eye of a Ejiofor. You remember when our PM was doing what I am doing now, he will tell you Ejiofor is the eye of the zoo in IPOB. And he was showing us two big eyes rolling like this. And that is the real and correct position of things. You know, that was the correct position of things. Our PM are those people that Onyendu said that they were born or they were chosen by God before they were born. Yes. And all of you that are here, genuine Biafrans, my people, if you know how I feel happy seeing all of you, you can never imagine. It makes me feel I'm in Biafra already, with all of you making your comments that fall in line with what we are doing. Yes. Yes, Ejiofor was the eye. And now, you know, Onyendu is a superstar. He's a world figure. Now that Onyendu is no longer employing him, he will just die off. Nobody will ever remember him. But those who can only remember him will be remembering him for his evil and deceptive acts. You know, that man was so deceptive, very money-minded. Eh? Okay, gentle na be. How did the DSS or whoever did that? Mweta key fajiwe blue moto. Fajiwe je bayoko. How did they get the key? Oh, plan deal. To tell you na Ejiofor brezigbo mad. Anodo na begi na egbu nwa mad. That man is cursed. He will never be the same in his life again. And somebody was trying to explain to us how Onyendu get to know that evil barrister Ejiofor. You know, he must have been the one that hired these people, because Njenje Media was interviewing him and he said that the governors are calling him for a meeting in Southeast. So after that, now he will contact how can he be a politician and a barrister at the same time, and also a freedom fighter? Eh? He was doing so many things. Yes. Onabago, Olusigo, 419. Oh, that is it. Oh, Famwakakule Egwafu. Olusigo, Onabago, 419. Yes. Oh, Famwa. Yes. Even there was a time our PM was playing for us the voice of Chinasa Nworu, where Chinasa Nworu said that Willie Obiano offered them 40 million naira to stop sit at home. So when our prime minister is talking about sit at home, they will use a more powerful to write his nonsense. And one day our PM showed us where that very Ima powerful or Ima powerless was selling wires in Ghana. My people, I will leave you people here. We have really stayed. So I will see you again tomorrow evening by the special grace of God. Any little information I can lay my hands on, I will come and update you, my people. Oga malu nwoke mma, malu nwaanyị mma. Oga dịla anyị mma na eke, dịla anyị n'oye, dịla anyị na afọ, dịla anyị na nkwọ ise. Ka emesianụ. Please, my people, try and subscribe to Betty Ford TV, like and share so that the video will go viral to our other brothers and sisters. Remember, we are 70 million and more. Thank you. God bless you and good night. Remember, self-referendum voting and our fundraising. God bless you. All hail Biafra. Peace, unity, progress, and equity. Ise, my brother. Thank you so much. Bye-bye from me. I love you all.